Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry, the fan is running full force, so I hope it's not too harsh on the ears. It's the last video, I think, that I'm gonna make for a long time, where you're gonna have to deal with this stupid fan. But anyway, yesterday was my birthday, and I'm not fishing for happy birthdays, but my friends and I went into Baltimore and had a nice day. It was nice weather out, and of course I had to stop into a record store. I got a little bit of birthday cash, so I went ahead and splurged a little bit and had a great time. It was a lot of fun. So I figured I would just show what I picked up. But before I even get into that, let me just say that I've been listening to this guy a lot lately, and it is great. This is a great album. It has grown on me more and more with every listen. And if you haven't checked it out yet, or if you've only checked it out a couple times and you weren't sure about it, give it several listens, because it did grow on me. And usually that's not really the case with Jack White stuff, because it's pretty straightforward what he's trying to do. But for some reason, this thing took multiple spins for me to get into it. So don't dismiss it right away if you're in a similar situation. But yeah, anyway, the first two things here are kind of staples that I've been neglecting ever since I started collecting records. Things that they're just two things I really needed to have, and I don't know why I haven't gotten them yet, because they're one of my favorite current bands, and I just needed to pick these up. These are actually my two favorite albums by this band, and that is the Black Keys, and this is Thick Freakness, possibly my favorite. Not sure. These two are really on par with each other. The next one is the other one I'm talking about. But yeah, this is Thick Freakness. This is I guess it's the second album I ever heard by them. And, I mean, this is just great. It's just got so many good songs on it. This really just captures the essence of what they are as a band and their sound. And it's a really nice package. I don't know what it is, but it's in nice condition, and it's very, it's just very well put together. No ringware. I love it. So yeah, I mean, if you haven't checked out the Black Keys before, which is unlikely, but if you haven't checked them out, this is a great place to start. A great place to start. And then next is it actually might have been the next release chronologically. I could be wrong about that. Either the next one or the one after. But it's Magic Potion, which too is just fantastic. It's the same sort of stuff, same style. Really just kind of captures what they are and what they do as a duo, without any sort of extra production or instrumentation. It's just guitar and drums and Dan Auerbach's soulful vocals. That's really what it is. So this is a great album. God. And again, perfect condition. These are both, I mean, they're new, obviously, but for new records, they're in great condition, because, a lot of times I find myself buying new records that just aren't in the condition that they should be. Speaking of which, actually, let me show you this. In my last video, I showed you, whoa, that's not good. It's okay, everything's fine. I showed you this. I picked up Weather Systems by Anathema, and I ordered it from insound.com, which is just like a big distro, if you haven't heard of them. But there's a couple problems with it. You can kind of see that corner, but this corner down here, I don't know if you can tell. I don't know. Take my word for it. It's there. Yeah, see, there's kind of crushed, and then there is some ring wear, and then some of the inner sleeves are kind of torn up. And I emailed them, and I was like, this is not, I wouldn't pay this amount of money for records that are in this kind of condition. It's supposed to be new, and there's a lot of problems with this. And so I asked them if I could just get like another copy, but they said they ran out, or they sold out. So they just refunded it. They just refunded my card. So now I have a free copy of Anathema's Weather Systems, and that's like 180 gram vinyl, gatefold. I'll take it. I'll take a couple bent corners if it means it's free. So that was a nice surprise. Anyway, getting back to it. Oh, all right. This is LCD Sound Systems. This is happening. This is just great. Just catchy as hell, really well produced dance rock. And I mean, jeez. This album is so great. The songs Dance Yourself Clean and I Can Change are just two of the greatest songs from that year. I mean, they just go nuts on this album. James Murphy is a freak, and it's just so good. And it's cool to finally be able to see the full image here. Didn't even know that second half existed. So, yes, very happy to get this. It's kind of an acquired taste, LCD Sound System. I saw them too. Well, I think it was like their 6th last show of all time. They broke up, but I saw them at Virgin Mobile Festival, which in 2010, yeah, 2010, and it was nuts. I mean, they were so great live, and the whole place was just dancing, and it was so much fun. They were great. Oh, so happy I got a chance to see them before they broke up. And then finally, this is kind of a big pickup. I'm not gonna ruin the surprise here. Whatever. Yeah, this is a big deal. I finally just said, hey, I need to buy this. But it did help that it was marked down $10 from when I saw it last in the store, and on Amazon too. It's still going for the original price of $50, but I got it for $40, so that's not too bad. And that's the reissue of The Wall. So this kind of completes my Pink Floyd reissue collection. So now I have the Dark Side of the Moon, Wish You Were Here, and this, which all came out as part of that big Pink Floyd reissue project. But these are the only vinyl reissues they did. And I have, I know about how it's these are like digital masters on here. I don't care. I'm all about the packaging. I'm all about the record and the experience and the physical. I can't hear things that well. I can't hear a huge difference in audio clarity when it comes to like vinyl and 48 stereo bit rates. I just don't have that strong of an ear. And maybe it's because I didn't grow up with just vinyl in my ears. I've grown up with listening to digital music and stuff, so maybe that has something to do with it, but whatever. I just want the physical thing. That's why I love records. So, very, 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 very happy to have this. And it came with a lot of things. It's the original packaging. Oh man, no, it's not. If you know your Pink Floyd stuff, the part right here where it says produced by, I don't know if you can see that. It still says in alphabetical order, which was Roger Waters' little way of saying, because his name is listed last in that list. I guess it was his way of saying, I didn't do the least production. I'm only down here in the bottom of the list because my last name begins with a W. And that on the original release, it didn't say that, so that's just annoying to me, but that's okay. It's still a really nice package, and it looks great. Anyway, it comes with this, all the original packaging, except for, I'm assuming this is a new poster that wasn't in the original. I could be wrong. It's basically, I'm not going to unfold this whole thing, it's basically just all the lyrics. It's really, really big. It's all the lyrics to the album. So, awesome poster, awesome package, it's great. And I had to ask, I was in the Soundgarden, Mr. C. Goodwin, and I had to ask them. They had, how they have they have like a bunch of records like up on the wall. Well, they had the wall up there, and both of the copies that were on the wall had like some nice Ringware imprints, and I was like, I had to ask the guy, hey, do you have other copies? So I went through about like 4 copies until I finally found the one with the least Ringware. So I got probably the nicest copy in the store. It might have been a little bit of a picky, nasty customer thing, but I'm sure they're used to it. So cool. So those were my birthday finds. It was a good day, and I'm very, very, very happy with this load. So cool. So like I said in my last video, I didn't actually expect to go to the record store this weekend. But I really don't think I'm going to go to another record store in the next week. So my next video definitely won't be taking place here. It'll be taking place at home. So don't have to deal with a stupid fan anymore, thank God. So yeah, until then, I guess it'll be about a week. I'll try to make a video this upcoming weekend. So until then, guys, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon.